Hi everyone, Janet Rangi. Thank you so much for coming. We will cruise through this. Today my internet is not working. I'm using my phone internet, so I hope this will work. I'm going to do this a little bit early because I feel tired. I want to go to bed early. As the title says, 5 types of relationships. I'm going to describe 5 types of relationships, and each and every one of you listening to me today, you will fall in these 5 categories when you are applying for the green card lottery. Okay, very, very important. How do I know this? Because I've been doing this for many years, and I have cases in each of these scenarios. I feel inspired by people who are listening to my video yesterday, and they asked very important questions, and I had to ask myself, I thought I knew, but I don't. So I'm going to cover 5 kinds of relationships today. I don't expect many people to come, but thank you. I'll cruise through the video. I'll come to the comment section towards the end. 5 types of relationships that will affect you when you are making these applications. Number 1, single. Okay, you know, some of you, I'm young, I don't have a husband, I don't have a wife, I'm not married. I just go and apply for a green card, and if I win, I'll just take the plane alone. I'm still young and active, who cares? True. But not every single person has things straightforward. Let me give you an example. I've seen a single couple come into my group, of course, no names. And the wife, the girlfriend was expressing feelings of hurt because the boyfriend has won. They were together for many years. She thought this man was committed, but the boyfriend is too scared to add the girlfriend on a green card. Oh, they will think it's fraud. I am not going to jeopardize my relationship. You see, some of you are saying, I'm single, it doesn't affect me. If you're single, straightforward, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, okay, then that is okay. But most of you who are single, in your 20s, in your 30s, you have someone who loves you. And what are you going to do when these things happen? If I've gotten examples from my own groups, from my own people who follow me, that means many of you fall in this category. You might think it's not good, or you think, oh, hey, they will just understand. Oh, yeah, go. Boyfriend, just go. You know, I don't want to spoil for you. Yes. Down the road, you'll marry the wrong person. You will miss that girl. Oh, girlfriend, just go. Just go. I understand. It's okay. I don't want to mess you up. The embassy will say we are fake. The streets now are talking. 20s, 25. Been with this girl since 19. Been with this boyfriend since 22. It's now 27. But you consider yourself single. It's going to affect you. Trust me. Trust me. It might not affect you, but some of us, we know what will happen to you 5 years, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. When you will be in that marriage, when you will be in that relationship you don't like, you'll miss that woman. You'll miss that boyfriend. Okay? So maybe you are just in a good relationship, but America is going to come between your way because of this green card. So, Janet, what is the solution? Because I'm meeting many of you. I love your comments. Keep following. Evaluate yourself very, very carefully. On the other hand, evaluate. This is what I will tell you as a single person. Right now, as we speak, apply as single because you have no marriage certificate. You're young. You have no children together. Fine, apply single. Try and apply for your girlfriend. Try and apply for your boyfriend, whoever. Everyone, single, apply. But if one of you wins, I want you to consider a few factors. How much have you invested in this relationship? Okay? And do you have any emails? Do you have any WhatsApp messages? Do you have even pictures of you meeting the parents and friends? Do you have friends who can declare and write letters that you've known each other? If that is the case, and you win that green card, do not fear to go and open the DS-260. Get married and put your girlfriend. Get married and put that boyfriend. Because you'll come here and then you'll start a long distance relationship, which is very, very painful when you did not have to. For you to bring that girlfriend, one day you have to work so hard. And when you come here, you're busy trying to go to school, trying to make ends meet. By the time you go back home to marry them, it's 5 years down the road. Then now you come and wait again. We can avoid that. So I want you to evaluate this relationship very, very carefully if you are a single person. Don't say this topic, Janet, is talking to married people. I'm talking to everyone. I'm talking to you. The only person who is not affected is someone who is not in a relationship. But if you are in a relationship with a girl or a boy, sorry for using those words. If you are young and you are in these relationships, mostly university students or people who are graduating, you understand? Take it seriously. Consider. Have evidence. Don't listen to the streets. They say if you try to add someone, they will leave you out. They will ban you. No. Do you have evidence? And when you are feeling the DS-160, explain that now you are now married. You want to marry. You got married to a long-term girlfriend. It had nothing to do with your green card. And you have points to prove. You have pictures to prove. You have emails to prove. You have a college education to prove. You are together in the same college since first year. Okay? If not, then just take the plane alone. So put yourself somewhere. Single people. Have I made sense? Now you thought it was straightforward until Janet said this. And this is true. Let me go to number 2, married people. Okay? Say, Janet, what is wrong with married people? They are married. Okay? If you are married, good. As I said, if you are married, you're going to put what? Married. You have a marriage certificate. Okay? These are people who are married and they have a marriage certificate through the church, through the mosque, through the imam, through the pastor, through the judge, civil, wherever it's signed, you have a marriage certificate. It's very straightforward. Again, as I said, you can never apply for the green card twice, you as one person. But as a married couple, you can apply for yourself, but add your wife and children as dependents. And the wife can also do the same, your spouse, children and themselves. So everyone will apply, both of you will apply separately, but include the other one and say you are married. That is true. And Janet, so what is the problem? And make sure you put all the children. Okay, if you birth children afterwards, you better open the DS-260 and put it in. No one is going to penalize you. The earlier you put, and I'll come, that's beyond the topic. Okay, let me stay to the topic. Now, that is a straightforward case. Now, some of you are married. Okay, you're married. But you've never seen your wife. The wife eloped. She went somewhere to a village. You just hear, maybe you don't even know where she is. Or you discouraged her so much. You did so many bad things that she ran away from you. Right? Okay. Now the green card has come. You've never even seen this man. He went and disappeared with a second or fourth girlfriend wherever somewhere. You just hear he exists. You decided to raise your children without this man. Nothing has been nullified. So, Janet, what do I do? You're married. You're married. Janet, but I've never seen this man. He disappeared, I heard, with those women and went, and I hear even has other children. It's been 10 years, Janet. That is not my husband. That is your husband. Oh, that is not my wife. I heard she was noticed somewhere. Where she was noticed as if she's a UFO. Okay? A non-foreign object in the sky. Someone saw her somewhere. Okay? Okay. That is your wife. Do you have a marriage certificate? If you have a marriage certificate, that is your wife. Are we done? Are we done? Married. Okay? Guess what? When the time you win, you'll go to the embassy, you'll file everything. Here's my marriage certificate. This person cannot be identified. I don't know if they are dead. I don't know if they are alive. Here's my marriage. I'm married. We never divorced. Married. You thought, Janet, what are you saying? Marriage is too common. Janet has been doing this for long. If you have a marriage certificate, you are married. That's it. Okay? Are we clear? I've just covered single. I've covered married. If you are married under the same roof, you're raising children together, straightforward. Apply for each other. Include. Put everything. You don't need to update later on. But if you are married and you don't know where this individual is, you are still married. You have a marriage certificate. You might come to America and disappear. They will appear somewhere. You don't want such things to get you by surprise, guys. You cannot go explaining to, but you know what? Marriage can only be nullified by the courts. Okay? I've just concluded. Marriage is what? nullified by the courts. Okay, now let's go to relationship number 3. Married but separated. Yes, this one you fought. This is relationship number 3. You are married but you fought. You can't even stand each other. Okay, you hate each other so bad you wonder why you produce children together. But you either you don't have time to go to court or wherever, or you have time to go to court. And now you're applying for the green card. You have applied. So there are 2 kinds. There's this type who is married, but you're in the process of divorce. Okay, and you actually did the right way so that you are legally separated. So there'll be a section for you. Okay, that one you can choose to say married, or you need legally separated if there's that option. Otherwise, just go to married. You still have a marriage certificate that has not been nullified. So just go back to the marriage. When the green card comes in the embassy, you'll have time to explain these things. Am I making sense? Okay. So if you are legally separated, there's a section for you to say legally separated. If there is no section and the divorce decree has not been signed, you're still married, but legally separated. That one you can go to the embassy and stand on your own ground. In fact, as a single person. In fact, that one, if you say single, no, you're still married, but legally separated. Let's talk about some of you who cannot even stand each other and you just say, he cheated on me 10 times or 25 times. I left him. I left him for the streets. I just hear he's moving here and there like an animal here and there in the forest. Me, I don't know. These things happen. And then you consider yourself separated. Okay, it's true. Physically, you are separated. Some of you are even married and you sleep in different rooms. You are still married. Okay, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking some of you who are not, when your friend, your wife shows up in the house with the right foot, you say, why did you come with the left? Surely, why are you blaming your friend for coming with the left foot? Did they do for you anything? But that is hatred in marriage for you. Okay, so now we are in that situation whereby the 2 of you, okay, you cannot stand each other, but you are in the same roof, you're still married. So let's talk about the ones who are separated, either legally or by physical distance. Then scenario number 2, you're separated, but you didn't go to court. This person has just gone to live with other people out there and you've accepted. You've never even seen her, but wherever it's separation, it's real. Your parents, your families know, everyone knows you separated. You cannot say you are separated. You're still what? Married. I have to categorize these things so that for clarity purposes. The only time you are separated, you have to have a legal document, okay, by affidavit, by a lawyer signed from the court that you are legally separated. If you do not have that paper, you're still married. You can just show up at the embassy alone. Just show up at the embassy alone, but put the right information, okay? If you have a marriage certificate, it has been recorded. Most of our countries now are very developed. They will find out. They'll just go to the registrar of marriages and they will Google and then they'll find your name in there. You understand? So if you have a marriage certificate, even if this person has run away and eloped, and or you agreed, another one is mutual. I love the mutual ones, where you just decided, me and you, no. We met when we were too small or too young. We were not meant to be. You are a good person. I'm a good person. We are just, no. It can't. It's not working. It's not working. Still, you are married. Oh, Janet, I hate him so much. He ran with this young girl. He thinks now I'm getting old, and then he ran away with this young girl. Janet, I've won the green card. True examples. I am not going to let him come to America, Janet. No, this is the time for payback. Things are just boiling. You've never seen a therapist. Okay, you've never tried to heal. So things are just bubbling. It's time for things to bubble. It's time for payback. It's time for payback. You ran away with her. Look at me. America is looking at me. America is looking for you. Will not see America. No, you are married, my friend. That man you don't like, he's married and he has a right to come to America. I'm sorry. He will come if he wants. Oh, unless you hide. But if you have children together, you cannot hide. Especially if those children are below 18, or actually 21, and they are not married. The embassy will ask you, okay, you said you have children. Yes, where's the father? Oh, he ran away. Go to the court. Go to the court and bring us orders from the court that your children can take a plane without their father. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You see? So you have to work with these people. And let's say this man refuses. He doesn't want the children to go in. What are you going to do? You're going to have to take the plane alone and hope that you'll be sending money at home, the children to benefit. I don't know what you will do. But those are the kind of scenarios where it's payback. It's payback. But if you say you are paying back, you will not come to America. Janet, he did so many bad things. Janet, this woman was so mean. I can't believe she ran off with someone else. She even got pregnant during our marriage. And I hear, she's with someone else there. You are married. Why didn't you go for divorce? Why didn't you go to the court? Okay? So what do you do in this case? If you don't have children, I guess you can just hide. They will never know you won. That's what probably you might have to do. If you have no children, just say married, and then the embassy comes, you say, I don't know where he went. You sign and come alone. That is very simple. But if you have children involved and someone has to sign off and let you go with the children, okay, then that is the scenario where separated is very, very dangerous. So whatever situations you have in this marriage cannot lead to all these problems you have. That is besides the point. I hope I've just helped you, okay? That is relationship number 3, whereby people think they are single, but they are not single. The only time you're legally separated, you have to have a document. Or maybe customary, maybe the chief wrote something, I don't know. But you have to have the paperwork to show the embassy that you're legally separated. If not, you are married. If you do not have children and you win, you might want to just decide to come alone. Okay, so see you at the airport. Okay, but sometimes this is what I've told people. That man will come and help you with the children. He might have a job and he'll be paying you some money to help you with the children, with the upkeep. So it might not be that bad after all. Okay, but just remember, if they want to come, they might come. Okay, now some of you will hide it from them, or you can just say, hey, I'm married, but this man has not been in my life, and show up alone in the embassy. But as I said, if you have children, he's going to find out, because those children, you'll have to have someone sign off so that he can be nice to you. But most of them, if they're happily married somewhere or not married, if they're happily coexisting somewhere else, they'll probably just say, oh, bye, see ya. But depending on how you left each other, it might be difficult. These are real cases. I know this is a difficult time for some of you because you have to go to shower, no problem, and go to work, but come back later on and watch. Okay? Have I just described these relationships? Let's go to another relationship which came up in one of my videos yesterday. Janet, I had forgotten where we come from, that people have 2 wives, 3 wives, 4 wives, 9 wives. And those wives are recognized by the customary marriages. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know. I'm not here to judge. In our context, in fact, some of where we come from, the families can even cheer when the husband brings the second, because maybe they're tired of the first. See? Okay? Now, they are cheering for the second one. The second one also has children, and the third one has children, and the fourth one. So someone said, Janet, what if I have 2 spouses? That I've never covered. Okay? But the simple answer to that one, whoever cooks the best. Okay? Whoever dresses the best. Whoever takes care of you the best. Okay? Go and give a marriage certificate to that one. But I'm assuming most of you, of course, most of you are young. I'm hoping yet you don't fall in this category of polygamy. Polygamy is illegal in America, so you can't bring 2 wives. You cannot bring 3 wives. You can't bring 5 wives. So what are you going to do? Okay, but there it's normal. So if you never married some of them, I don't know. You might have to flip a coin. I don't know you. It's up to you. I didn't tell you to marry 5 children. Did I tell you to marry 5 wives? I was not there when you married 5 wives. Now you're in a predicament. Yes, it's a good thing you've won a green card. Whom are you going to choose? Which children are you going to come with? The children, by the way, you can come with all of them. That is the beauty of the green card. Okay, can I just break news? Okay, let's leave the women aside. Okay, we were first wife 3 children, second wife 10, third wife 5. 10 plus 3 plus 5, 18. You're going to list all of them because those are okay. I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. They will come so long as they're below 21 and they're unmarried. List all the children from all the mothers. You cannot choose that this is from mother 1 and this is from mother 2. Those are your blood children. So list all of them plus their pictures. Tell their mothers to take pictures and everything and include them in the green card, please. Or let's say now you win alone. When you win, go and reopen the DS-260 and take all those children will take care of you. You will never have to work. So list all the 16 children, list all the 18 children because those are your children. Now the women, I can't advise you. I'm assuming the first one you went to church or you went to the mosque or you went to the DC or you went to the court. So you have one that you have a marriage certificate. So unfortunately, this is the time for her to shine. She was the first. So you have something and you didn't divorce. So you will take that one. There's nothing you can do about that. The rest will just have to watch because now you have the marriage certificate with that one. In the event that you don't have, that is a personal decision. We need a marriage certificate from one of them. And hoping that they will not go and contest, because some of them, if I want one of them are going to contest you. I'm the wife, and then they will throw you, all of you plus you who want to stay there. Okay, it can happen. It can happen. But I've never thought of that scenario, but someone asked me that question. At first, I thought it was a joke. Then I thought about it. I said, no, it's not a joke. This is serious business. These things happen. That is an actual relationship. Okay, I'm not gonna. Those are 4 relationships. Those are what? 4 relationships. So far, I've talked about single. Go back in the beginning of this video and see the different kinds of. Just because you're single does not mean it's not complicated. Most of you, it's complicated. That person you will know it's not fair, or you'll be coming here. You can't even sleep because you're missing for your people. You are missing the single person when you could have done something about it. But from experience, some of them, when they marry just because that time has come and someone has won a green card, they end up being unhappy. So it's up to you. Me, I will not advise you. Go to your pastor, go to your counselor, go for therapy. I have nothing to do with that. Me, I'm just telling you that some people are truthful. Oh, I can't leave my girlfriend. I can't leave my boyfriend. They legalize, they come in. Janet, but I was only too young. I was only 21 when we got married. So I didn't know this man. I didn't know this woman. That's up to you. Married, again, you think it's straightforward. No, there are different kinds of marriage situations that can lead into problems. Again, go at the beginning of this video. Okay. Number 3, we've talked about this, single people. Single people who think they are single and actually they are still married. Unless you have a legal separation, that one we consider single. Okay, but legally separated. Go back at this video. Number 4 is many women legally in our customs. But let me come to number 5 in closing, okay? Because I probably the video said 5 types of marriages. I've met this one before, but some people probably don't know, but I have to clarify. Sorry, pastors, just close your eyes and start praying right now. The children, if there are any children, please close the door. I'm just giving you a disclaimer, but I'm not going to be nothing, but it's not, same relationships. No one will give you that, so you cannot go and claim. You'll be surprised. Some people have asked me this question. If you're here, yes. Okay, if you're here, yes. Girl, wherever that it happened, here, yes. You'll go and get a green card. Okay? I hope you're understanding. Sorry, I can't say much because I don't come from that culture where I can say these things. Nothing against it. It's just I'm respecting my culture and my audience. Okay, so don't come and say, Janet, but it was that. Can I put that? In your place, it's not recognized. And you are in that jurisdiction. Until it's recognized in that jurisdiction, you're not going to call people. You're not going to call people, okay? In fact, let me add bonus, which I think the one I just talked about is bonus. But when you come here, yes, it will work. By all means, it's going to work. It will work. Do you understand? Yes, it will work. So long as you have a marriage certificate, okay? And you belong in the same wherever, it will work. That should have been a bonus. But let me go to the 6th one because this I'm just clarifying. It falls in all these marriages that I've talked about, these relationships. And this is what we call customary marriages. Okay? Janet, we don't have a marriage certificate. Janet, we've lived together. Children we have together, you are married, choose what you want. When you are applying the green card, again, choose what you want. If, let's say, you've lived together for a long time, you can prove that you have children, you can prove that you bought properties together, you can prove everything it takes for you to stay, bank accounts, wherever, and you feel like saying married, that's okay. And then you go to the embassy, they say, but you said married, yes, but your marriage certificate is from 2 weeks ago. Well, we've lived together all this time. We have properties together. We have children together. When we want, to us, we are married. But since we are going to a new country, we needed the paperwork. Personally, from customary marriages, we had bridal payments. Okay, the chief came to our ceremony. Parents came together. We ate a nice party together. And so we are considered married, but we don't have a marriage certificate. But now we are going to take a plane. We are going to a new land. They need to know the truth. So that's why we just went 2 weeks ago for the sake of this. The paperwork. This is just for the paper. In fact, this is just for the purposes of paperwork. Now we are truly married for a long time, but we did not have the papers. Now we thought we can make it straight for you, embassy, so that to make it your work easy. Okay? Alternatively, if you are customary and you don't have a marriage certificate, you can say single. But if you win, again, do the same thing. The reason why we put single is because we did not have a marriage certificate. Again, these things are understandable. I've seen these people come through the embassy. I'm not doing guesswork. I have seen this thing. You will come. Again, you have children together, you've lived together, you pay rent together, you have mortgages together, you have cars together. The only thing you don't have is that paper. And you chose single. You say, yes, the reason I chose single, although we have all these things together, we did not have a paperwork to show you, embassy. But here again, it is. We've gone to the DC. We have gone to the courthouse here. Have I covered everyone? Remember, I told you I will cover the marriage or relationship topics one by one. And this is going to affect you when you are coming for the DV Lottery 2024. If you are a follower of Janet, you cannot say now you don't know what to do. Tested. You can tell it's common sense. When Janet talks about it now, it's becoming normal, right? It's normal. When I break it down, you can see you guys panic for nothing. These things are very normal. They are very self-explanatory, but because they say this, I had that, I had this, I had people are saying that. They are saying what? They are saying what? I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Good luck with your green card lottery. Gospel. What do they mean by high school diploma? Okay, that's another topic. Live from Kuwait. I'm not going to mention names, some of you. What do they mean by high school or whatever? Okay, gospel watch video on CGF or whatever. Okay, different topics. Okay, many topics. People are talking. I love that, by the way. I love that. I don't see any green card, when I'm doing all these things. Okay, when I'm filling the DS-260, I include all my family members and we get to visa stage and get granted. Can I proceed fast, work for yes. Yes. You need even to come and work so you can pay their tickets for them to follow. It depends with the visa they gave you and how long you have to enter. In fact, in my opinion, one person can come and make some money. By the time the other one comes, they have maybe an apartment. You're not going to live in people's homes. That is very possible. But again, the visa is what determines. What did they stamp? How long did they give you to wait? Okay. All right. Eliud, what are you saying? You answered me very well, Janet. You are a gem. Thank you so much. The rest of you today, I'm not going to go to the comment section. Go to work, go shower. I love you so much for coming. If you came in late, go back. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. My goal is to leave you better than you found me. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. Asanteni sana. Adios. Kwaherini. Zikomo. I will see you in the next video. Subscribe. 40,000. Thank you, by the way. I just woke up today from nowhere. Janet, you have 40,000. In 1 year, I've increased by 25,000. What does it say about me? It's going to blow out like that. Okay, thank you. Subscribe. Don't just come to watch Janet and then you don't subscribe. You don't like her videos. You don't even disliking will add. Okay, bad news for some of you who dislike, but for us, we like it. Even when you dislike, my numbers, it means I'm touching nerves. Did you know that the people who dislike give us more points because we are touching nerves? We gain twice. I gain for my video going viral. Okay, and then secondly, the numbers keep coming up. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye guys. Bye. See you in the next video. Bye.